Is there a key difference when it comes to our personal relationships versus our professional relationships? Well, it's my view that there's actually very little difference between the two. The core foundations are the same. The core principles are the same. It's going to require trust. There's going to be a need for communication. There's going to need to be a level of respect, as well as the ability to resolve conflict. The key difference when it comes to our personal relationships and our professional relationships is love. Our personal relationships are much more emotionally charged because they're driven by a romantic love, particularly when it comes to our partner, who provides a source of support and the person that we turn to. When it comes to our family and our friends, it's an unconditional love. These people accept us and love us for who we are, and we turn to them not only in times of need, but also times of celebration too. When it comes to our professional relationships, it's a different kind of love. It's love for the brand and the organization that we work for, the sector or the industry that we're in, the job function and task that we perform, and the people that we work with. Otherwise, we wouldn't get up and go to work every day, right? Now, that's not to say that we don't have bad days in the workplace. We do. But we also have bad days in our personal relationships. And that's just life. Life has ups and downs, and so do our relationships. It's all about the relational space and how I'm showing up and how I'm co-creating this relational space, the space between two people. And we all have baggage. If somebody says to you they don't have baggage, I'm sorry, but you're in denial. Our baggage simply consists of things like our upbringing, our values, our belief, spirituality, culture, traditions, life stage that we're at, and past hurts and traumas. This creates the filters through which we communicate, engage, and interact with other people. So when it comes to trust, if this relational space doesn't feel safe, there's going to be very little trust taking place here. And when there's no trust, or when the space doesn't feel safe, I'm not going to open up and engage with you. I'm not going to let you into my space and make myself vulnerable and share what's going on inside of me. When that space doesn't feel safe, very superficial communication is going to take place versus very real communication. There has to be a level of respect, first and foremost as human beings, because that's what we are before we are anything else. We need to be able to respect each other as human beings, and that we have different opinions and different views and different perspectives. And that's based on our upbringing, values, beliefs, traditions, all of our baggage that we bring into that relational space. And more importantly, we're going to have to be able to resolve conflict. And conflict is always going to come about based on the fact that we are different, unique individuals with different upbringings, different perspectives, and different views and different opinions. And that's okay. So as you can see, there's actually very little difference between our personal relationships and our professional relationships. The core foundations are the same. And it's how I show up and how I co-create this relational space that is going to determine the health and the quality of the relationships in my personal space and in my professional space.